Hello my friends, time to talk good timing again. Number 2 in this series, iron and wedge impact. How can timing be important in iron and wedge impact? It's extremely important. I think most of you that follow the channel are now doing it correctly, but I always get the question, how can I stop hitting it fat or thin? And timing is what we need to talk about. Yeah, let's do it today. I talk about pushing down. I talk about pushing the club into the ground. You heard it probably 10 times before. But we also I need a practice swing to find timing. Because it's one thing to do it, it's another thing to do it in time. And here is a very common question. How should it feel? How should I think to do it perfect every time? And that's the problem. I can't help you. Nobody can. I can only tell you how to practice it. And doing this correctly, it's almost like throwing anything. If I want to throw that way, no, that way, and I have something in my hand, and I do a throwing motion perfectly, but the first one I hardly rotate. I just throw it. It's going to go that way. Next one, I rotate a lot and I throw it. It's going to go that way. None of them are going to go in the direction I want to go because timing was off. I needed to time how I rotate and when I let it go, when I release, when I throw. In this case, when I push. So it's the same if I go back and straight away with an iron or a wedge, I extend my arm. I'm going to hit the ground way too early. On the inside, but way too early. It's about 2.5 feet from the golf ball. And if I rotate too much, I'm going to miss the ball. I'm going to touch the ground over here. And I think golf will struggle a bit in the future because everything now, the only thing we do is download the app and it works. Golf will never be like that. Golf is hard, you know that. I use a practice swing to find this. I need to see that I'm actually landing the club just beside the golf ball. If I'm standing here and I'm releasing, pushing down way too early and doing it like this, I will never hit that ball good. So I need to feel early, late, perfect. Early, late, and try to be perfect. Then I can find the ball. And this takes time. I mean, I practiced, I didn't have, some days was pretty good, some days was really off. Nowadays, I practice timing and impact almost daily. Because for me, hitting it fat, if I'm playing with a customer, it's not good. It's not good at all. So hitting this, I'm about 70 meters, I would say. 75, 80 yards from the flag. I need to have a good impact. And it's mostly timing. I know what to do. Now I need to do it correctly in time. When to do it. And I'm sorry to say that. I think that if we practice hitting it fat, hitting it thin or late, we can also find the middle. And that's the only way. Hitting it a little bit early in the ground is actually a perfect bunker shot. So we still need to be able to adapt. So if you're doing it correctly, but you're still hitting it fat, you're extending it early, wait and get it to land later, or aim for a spot further forward, then your body will rotate a little bit more until you reach it. So it's almost in everything. We need to know how to do it, and then we need to learn by practicing when to do it. Okay, let's do. Do you want to see this? Okay, let's do this. Aim the camera a little bit. Let's make a line. That protractor thing is kind of fun to show you how the ball is actually flying. A little short. No, that was good. Still short. Maybe 2-3 feet short. Impact good. Landing was better than I thought. So don't try to find this one thing. Think like this. I see the videos all the time. Perfect impact in 5 minutes. There is no perfect impact in 5 minutes. It's just as stupid as these machines you put on your stomach and you get 3-minute abs or 5-minute abs. It's just crazy. How do people even fall for that? I have no idea. This is a skill. Hand-eye coordination is a skill, and that includes timing. We use it every day, and we can learn to do this, but you need to put in the time. So if you're doing it correctly, everything looks good on video, we need more balls. We need more practice. And I agree sometimes with what Tiger said, is it a year ago? Maybe even more. Stop watching YouTube and go and practice. And sometimes, even though I love being on YouTube, I think we search for the wrong thing. I try to guide you to really find what you need, but what you also need, when you understand what to do, you also need to practice it, so you also get the timing right. When to do it is sometimes even more important, and how to do it.